Dusty.
Right, Carl.
2 days to go anyway. You've been out here for a month and so just actually get going.
I'm ready to go. I've said about seeing my kids. They're coming in later on today. Should be in. We watched the wrong time, but they should be in pretty soon. I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's a big day. It's a big, massive fight. A lot of press here. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm confident. I'm full of energy. I'm making this weight so much easier than super bantamweight. I look better, feel better mentally and physically. I just can't wait to get going.
It looks tight. I mean, if you see him, he's on the Corona bottle. He's 13 times pay-per-view show with Showtime. You know, if it's tight, I mean, do you think that could count for him and against you?
What, that he's on the bottle of a beer?
Aye, and you know, he's such a regular.
It doesn't matter. No, I think the judges will be very fair. I think that you know all the judges and the referee have all good reputations. I'm expecting, you know, we're both human fighters. I'm expecting this to be a fair fight. If it goes to points, it goes to points. But I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to get the win. I believe I have the power to knock him out, especially at 126. I'm not really worried about any of that stuff.
I think actually about your fights at Belfast, you quite won all the hoopla and the circus around it. It was maybe in Texas the last time, maybe wasn't that? Is this one kind of getting building excitement a bit like that?
Yeah, this is a much bigger fight. And on the world stage, this is way bigger than the quick fight because of what it was back home. The quick fight was pretty big and there's a lot of media involved, but the quick fight can't compare to this. Scott Quigg, you know, you go outside Bury and no one knows who he is, and people, they may know him in Belfast, but that's because they know me, and they're linking the names together. But Leo Santa Cruz, a worldwide superstar, he's got a huge following, a 3-weight world champion. This is easily the toughest fight of my career, but I'm ready. I've been flat out in the gym, went above and beyond, and looking forward to it.
Obviously no need for messing about the 9 games here, like this fight just...
There's no need for it. It just sells itself, this fight, and you know, I always feel, you know, I respect all my opponents until I'm disrespected myself, and Leo has been very respectful to me, so there's no need for me to behave any differently. I respect all fighters, especially someone of his caliber. You know, he's an amazing fighter. So,
how are you today?
I'm good, Ali. Good.
Okay, you're fighting at 126, right?
Yeah.
Your next fight, you want to jump up to 140 and fight Crawford?
Oh my God, not yet. Too short. 130 is probably my limit, but I'm 126 for a while, the next couple of years anyway.
What about Kell Brook Triple G? What do you think?
It's a big set of balls on Kell Brook, you know, he's being brave there, but it's hard to look past Triple G if I'm being honest, but Kell Brook stepped up to the mark. He's a very good fighter, and I think he'll lose the fight, but you know, he's fighting one of the biggest guys in the world. He's still plenty of options after that.
Who's the favorite in your fight? Is it you or Leo? Who's the number one?
I think the bookies have Leo the favourite. I think the media probably have Leo the favourite, and I understand why they have him the favourite. You know, he's a 3-weight world champion. I think everyone's reading into my performance against Alejandro Gonzalez way too much. That was me killing myself to make 122 pounds. I'm a different animal now at 126. I was probably only performing at 75-80% of what I can. I'm feeling strong now. I'm a different fighter, and people are going to see the best performance from me there's ever been.
Mikey told me that after this fight he wants Flanagan. What do you think of Mikey Garcia Flanagan?
Flanagan is a good fighter. I would love to have seen Flanagan Corella back home. I don't know if that'll happen now. Obviously politics got involved, but Mikey Garcia is an amazing fighter. One of my favourite fighters. It's been a shame that he's been out of the ring for such a long time. Big honour for me to be topping a bill with Mikey Garcia on the undercard, if I'm being honest, but I think Mikey Garcia beats all the lightweights.
All of your fans will be up at 4 in the morning to watch you and support you. What do you tell them if they're watching right now? How do you stay awake till 4 in the morning?
Coffee. Well, I was going to say coffee, but they'll all be on the booze. Do you know what Buckfast is? They'll have some of that, and they'll be alright.
Carl, you've been here a month. First of all, how did you get acclimated to the U.S.? And how do you foresee that being to your advantage, being here a month and just getting here on Tuesday?
Well, I suppose that could be, there's a time difference from the West Coast to the East Coast, so I mean, maybe a slight advantage to me. I wanted to get in here early. I wanted to do things right. We made mistakes when I fought here against Alejandro Gonzalez. we got in, you know, it was too much of a relaxed atmosphere. It was like a holiday feel. I was only in for a week. I've been in here a long time. I want to do everything perfect. I feel like training camp has been perfect. You know, for the last, everyone gets little niggles and injuries in training camp. I've been injury free this whole time. I've been flying in the gym, so it's really the best man wins on the night.
How's the sparring been?
You feel like you can stay busier than him in the fight?
Yeah, at this weight, at 126, I feel that I can stay. Oh, Lewis on the Cruz he has a high work rate. He has a lot, you know, a big output. But I believe at 126, I can cope with that. I can match it and I can better it if I have to. At 122, I probably couldn't. If I'm being honest, it was killing me to do the weight. I believe that it was taken away from my punching power. Also, definitely taken a wee bit away from my resilience to take a shot. But I'm enjoying boxing again. You know, all I talked about when I was 122 was. Talk about retirement all the time, like probably 10 more fights and I'm done. Can't wait till I retire, but I'm loving boxing again. I'm loving it and I want to go on forever.
How aware of his power do you have to be?
I have to be aware of anyone's power. You know, he's. I would go as far as saying he's not the most devastating puncher in the world, but you know, if he catches you on the end of one of his long shots, he's got good leverage. He can definitely punch. Anyone can punch with small gloves on. You know, I made a mistake against Alejandro Gonzalez, thinking I'm going to walk through this guy, and it didn't work out how I thought. So I'm going to be honest. I have to be respectful of his power, but I hope he's respectful of my power.
How much does it mean to you to potentially be able to hand that belt to your friend?
That'd be nice.
How did you see it going on Saturday night, Leo? Carl's a really good opponent, coming up in weight, obviously, as well, former world champion.
Yeah, no, Carl Frampton, you know, I respect him. He's a great fighter. He has great skills. He has everything, you know. He's one of the best. But those are the fights we want, you know. We want to fight the best. And, you know, once we get up in the ring, it's our business, you know. It's our business. We have to fight for our family, you know, because if we don't fight, we're doing all this for my family and for the fans. So hopefully, you know, I train really hard in the gym to come out here and do a great fight. I know it's not going to be no easy fight, but, you know, we're going to leave everything in the ring and hopefully get the win.
A lot of people mention his fight with Alejandro Gonzalez. Do you see that having any bearing on Saturday night?
Yeah, no, I saw that fight. I was right there in the front row seat. I was watching that fight, but like I said, you know, Frampton did a great job. In the beginning, he got dropped 2 times. But, you know, he adjusted, he got up, and he did a great job defeating Alejandro Gonzalez. So that showed very much of him. And, you know, I think what affected him was the difference. You know, it was his first time in LA. So I know that for this fight, he's going to come much, much stronger. And that thing is way better because we want to give a great fight, and I want to fight the best Carl Frampton.
Lou, I said that you know, you're ready to give your life in the ring. You know, I mean, is that the way you feel about, you know, holding on to your belt?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know, the belt. You know, I suffered. There were so many sacrifices I did to win that belt and to get this far. You know, like I said, you know, once we're up there in the ring, it doesn't matter if we, you know, I can't rear nothing. You know, we're gonna leave everything in the ring up there until the last breath of us. You know, like I said, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get that win and just sacrifice everything.
This fight has been in the works for maybe 3 years. I'm sure you've watched a lot of each other in different fights. Do you think there'll be no surprises on Saturday night, or are you expecting maybe a little bit different from Frampton?
Yeah, no, I think maybe he might be a little different. You know, he's been studying me. He knows how to fight me. So, you know, but you know, we're ready for anything. You know, we in the gym we also practice for fighters that come forward, fighters that move, fighters that stay there and brawl. We're ready for anything. We practice with different styles in the gym. So whatever content brings, we're gonna adjust to it and we're gonna make it better.
You were supposed to fight him a couple of years ago. It was being talked about. Why, from your perspective, did the fight not take place then?
Through that, I don't know. Maybe it was the managers didn't come to an agreement, or you know, the team. But yeah, me since a while ago, I said I wanted to fight Carl Frampton, and there were talks maybe, but then nothing came to plan. So, but now that you know that it got made, I know we're in our primes right now. Both of us fighters, we're undefeated. So I think this is the perfect time, and it's gonna be a great fight.
Brilliant. Thanks so much.
Thank you. How are you looking forward to being back in the ring on Saturday night? It's been quite a while.
It's been a while, but I'm very happy, very excited. You know, I finally get a chance to show the fans the kind of fighter that I am, and soon to be recognized as one of the best in the world.
You took a while off the sport. What was the reason, in your view, behind your exile? Did you fall out of love with the game, or was it political things? Or
It's all politics and business. Me and the promoter Bob Arum could not come to an agreement. I believe my contract was up in February of 2014. He believed that there was an extension still applying to my contract. We had to enter a litigation. It took over 2 years to finally come to an end. But last minute, Bob Arum decided to just release me and avoid the judge final interpretation. They knew they were in trouble. They knew they couldn't beat me in court. So it was another victory for me to beat Top Rank by having him, avoid the final decision and give up.
does the fact that you've obviously left so much money on the table frustrate you, or is it just something that couldn't be helped?
There's nothing that I could have done. He never offered a single fight, never made an honest effort or an attempt to give me a fight in the layoff. I could not get any fight with anybody else. No other promoter is willing to work while you're involved in a litigation. So I was just left alone by myself, had to wait, sit it out. But I knew I would make that back. I know that little slump will be made up in the next stage of my career.
Elio Rojas is a tough opponent. Considering you get past him, who are you looking for in the future?
Well, he's a very good opponent. He's a former world champion. Elio Rojas is a great fighter, got the skills, but I definitely believe that I will beat him this Saturday. After this fight, I do want to make a come down. I want to come down to 135 pounds, lightweight division. I want to look for a title at the lightweight division. Name that sticks out the most and appears to me very likely is Terry Flanagan. He holds the WBO title. That's the reason why I want him, because he holds the WBO title, and I held the WBO title at featherweight and super featherweight. I would like to add the WBO lightweight title to my collection.
Do you see Flanagan as a beatable fighter? What do you make of him stylistically?
No, he's a great fighter. He's undefeated world champion. He's got the experience, he's got the skills. Southpaw. He's on his prime. He's on a good run right now. I'm sure he's very confident in himself. I think he could be, the best lightweight right now. So that's why I'm after him.
You seem quite respectful between you and Rojas. You seem to have a bit of beef with someone from his corner. Is that just all part of the pantomime?
Look, me and Rojas had never met till right now. I showed him respect. I shook his hand. I told him, let's have a good fight. Best of luck to you. He wished me best of luck just the same. Some member from his team, I don't know if it's relative or a friend, kept talking a little too much. And I turned around and I told him, look, Elio is a good guy, but you're the one talking. If you want it after the fight, you can also get some after the fight. After Saturday night, you can get it too.
Just finally, Mikey, and thanks for your time, by the way. Who has been your best opponent so far, back when you were fighting? Who would you say is your toughest opponent?
Well, there was a few names that were supposed to be tough, but I fought the perfect game plan and made it easy for myself. To be honest, if I tell you who my toughest opponent has been, you probably wouldn't know. It goes by the name of Jose Hernandez. He was Puerto Rican from Atlanta, Georgia. We fought at the Palms on the Joshua Clottey Zab Judah card at the Palms long time ago. I forget, back in 2008, 2010, somewhere in there. But he was a very tough guy. Gave me a very good fight, tough opponent. But I still won. I stopped him in the 8th round. But that was a long time ago. Ever since then, I've focused on fighting my fights, making it easy for me, not falling into my opponent's game plan, and just making sure that I do what I got to do to win.
Thank you. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you. You're welcome.